Kyou. Welcome back to Let's Play Clannad. This time, no annoying intro. Get on with it! Like that Monty Python clip will probably just pop up and be like, get on with it! But then I get probably copyright claimed, so I won't put that clip in. We were engulfed with a strong wave of sound and screams. I mean, with anime it's different, like they don't really claim copyright often on anime, it seems. Well, you could like flip the video, but I don't want to do that either. A world where electronic sounds and beeps spread all over. The arcade. We then stand in front of a cabinet covered with vinyl curtains. A print club?
ホロスコープという占いなんです。
You know horoscopes, right? Those things that just seem random and don't really make a lot of sense. And they're supposed to be like a fortune for an entire amount of people born at that time. At that star time, whatever. I don't know. It's like me, I am a Sagittarius. There are billions, probably billions of people all across the world that are Sagittarius. They're not all gonna have the same fortune, how are they? A horror, what? Oh, come on, don't play dumb.
ホロスコープ
You don't know what a
簡
horoscope
単に言う
is?
と、その天球地図のことなんです。
I don't get it at all. Me, I'll to be honest, even though I was just saying you're a dumbass for it.
すみません。その天球地図というのは、ある瞬間の天空の様子を図式化したもので、
Damn, it's windy outside.
それをもとに星々との位置関係を計算して、その人の運勢や未来とかを占うんです。
I bet my one would probably be unlucky because I am never lucky in my life. Well, some occasions very rare.
ある瞬間というのは様々な例が挙げられるんですけど、占いに使うのはその人が生まれた時の天球地図を使うのが多いです。
Well, like I said, I don't get it at all.
その
Explain it in a way that's easier to understand. In other words, so an idiot can understand.
星占いです。
Should have said that from the beginning. And you want to do that?
その
I'm actually more confused at this point. She looks at me with hesitating eyes to see the situation. But she seems aware that we're already here as she looks in my direction. Maybe she was holding back after all. Jeez. I take a deep breath as I stand before the cabinet. She reaches out with a short, sad voice. What are you doing? Don't you want to try out this fortune telling? A voice different from before. Fujibashi soon chases after me. Pulling over the vinyl curtains, we stand in front of the machine. With the light from outside blocked out, the blue, whitish light coming from the cabinet gave a mysterious feeling. Faint background music can be heard. On the monitor was the solar system, with the Earth spinning around the sun in the center. It's pretty lively in here.
はい。
Is this horoscope thing effective?
どうでしょう。私もこういうものでするのは初めてですから。
I see. Let's see here. Fortune telling for 2 people will be 300 yen.
はい。
It's alright, I'll pay. Well, Fujibashi gets out her wallet, I pull out some change from my pocket. Cling, 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 clang. After putting in money, the planets on the screen get sucked into the sun. Oh my god, no! We're all gonna die! Oh wait, no, that's just on the computer screen. No. And then I push the start button. The screen fades to white, displaying a name entry window. How do we put our names in?
きっと この水晶玉で入力するんだと思います。
Better yet, why do you need to put your name in it? You know what would be weird is if it asked the following questions in this order. Name, last name, age, address, email address, PIN number. And then you'd be like, wait a second, this is sounding a bit too much now. There's someone on the other side of it writing it all down. There's an artificial crystal ball inside the cabinet. It seems like you can put in your name using this. If you spin the crystal ball on its base, you move this cursor. Roll, roll, roll a plunk. Roll, roll, roll plunk. Roll, 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 roll plunk. After I finish putting in my name, the screen continues to a gender selection window. The male and female and hermaphrodite symbols appear on the screen. Can you imagine that? Hermaphrodite symbol? Is there even... No, there's no such thing, is there? That'd be a weird image. Well, I shouldn't have any problem here. Oh yeah, and she-males are also on it, but wait a second, isn't that what an hermaphrodite is? They got both? I don't know. I select the male symbol using the cursor and press the confirm button. It continues to a birth date and time window. Hey, how the hell am I supposed to know what time I was born? It's a very good question. I don't know! According to my parents, I was born at like 8 or something in the morning, I don't know.
それは大まかな時間で、いいと思います。
Although, how the hell can someone remember that after nearly 20 years? I have no idea. I guess. Now I'll probably put in, 9 AM seems like it. Hey, similar to mine, I suppose, then. Plunk! And then the next screen displays a map of Japan. Where were we born? So what if a tourist came along then and it just like focuses on Japan? You're like, wait, I am not from Japan though, how do I change this thing? Wherever the cursor was pointed, latitude and longitude were displayed in the upper left corner of the screen.
それも大まかでいいと思います。
Right, so we're gonna like find out what this town is called. Okay. Well, probably I was born around here in this area. I wonder what'll happen if the user is born outside Japan. I wonder why you didn't say the name of this town. Kyou like to keep their towns nameless, don't they? They never really tell you the name of the town. It's just like, there's this town. There's these people. Focus on them, but do not give away the town name. Make that a complete mystery. Plunk! The screen immediately faded to white and brought up the name entry window again. Alright, it's your turn now.
はい。
Fujibashi rolls around the crystal ball.
う
Roll, roll, roll a plunk.
わ
Roll, roll, roll a plunk.
あれあ
Struggling to move the cursor, she enters her name. New to this kind of stuff or what? Oh wait, she is new to this, isn't she? She finally finishes entering her name as Ryou. On the screen, it took her twice as long as I did. And then the male and female symbols, including the hermaphrodite one. What's wrong? Is there something you're not telling me, Ryou?
いえ、大丈夫です。
She says that while moving the crystal ball. The cursor moves jaggedly towards the male symbol. Oh, there is something going on here! Are you really like that?
え
That's symbols for guys.
違います。私、女
Yeah,
で
just
す。
keep telling yourself that, Ryou. No, she is a girl, but... Yeah, that was a bit awkward. Don't tell me you don't know this symbol.
時々間違えるんです。
My god! What are they teaching you at that school? What the hell? It's common knowledge, man.
そのよく似てるので
You know what I found funny? Is I was talking to my mom about, like, capitals of places like Cardiff is the capital of Wales, London's the capital of England, and so on and so forth. Tokyo is the capital of Japan, and so on and so forth and all that. I think it is, anyway. And she was like, didn't have a clue of any of them. Or even Wales, England, anything. What the hell? Someone that went to school through all their school years is less intelligent than me, who didn't even go to high school properly. I mean, damn. Looks similar? Or maybe she wasn't looking when I picked the male symbol. Listen, the symbol for men has a mark pointing out that looks like an arrow. It also has an arrow pointing down between its legs to indicate that it is male. Okay, no it doesn't.
はい出ています
That'd be very weird, wouldn't it? That one resembles the tip of an arrow.
矢尻ですか
In other words, arrows are used to represent men as hunters.
あなるほど
Okay, here's an easier way to remember it. Men are these like stickmen looking people, and the women have like a kind of skirt thing going on there. That's how you tell the difference. Isn't it easy to remember?
はい
Then
とても
again,
覚えやすいです
what if someone who, for some reason, doesn't know this is a cross-dresser, and they look at the female one and think, hey, cross-dressers are allowed in there. Like, no. So, which did you pick? It'd be trouble if you picked the male one. Cause that'd be gay, man.
こっちです
Uchibashi immediately rolls the crystal and picks the female symbol. And then the window for birth date and time. I guess you really can't move it in a straight line with all the swaying. September 14th, huh?
はい
September 14th. As I'm recording this, it's September 12th. Wait, so your birthday's in 2 days! Not in the game, though. Uchibashi nods as she enters her birth date. The cursor is moving all around, but it looks like she mentioned it. Hey, you actually know what time you were born?
あはい
But
お
yes and
母さ
no?
んに聞きましたから
When is Tomoya's birthday? They never, ever acknowledge it. Ever. I mean, even through all the paths, including After Story, they never mention his birthday. It's like they just skip past that day. Like, it means nothing to them. I mean, what the hell? Why does she know that?
その占いには必要だと思ったので
Also do fortune telling, but for yourself.
はい時々
Sad git. You know what? Earlier I was just like continuously saying to my mother, like, you bastard. You ugly bastard. Get head lost, you bastard. On your way, you bastard. You're not told. I know some viewers will probably be like, oh, you can't say that to your mother, but trust me, with my family, it's just like a regular thing. We just make fun of each other on a regular daily basis. It's probably off though, I swallowed those words before I could say it. I think I didn't read the previous line, but I'm not sure if it was your line. She really likes fortune telling, so saying that to her is kind of mean. After a bit of time, Fujibashi enters the place she was born in. Keep-bunk! The screen gives a white flash, moving on to the next screen. Then the YMCA dance pops up. What the hell? No. A fortune telling menu with a twinkling starry background. There are a few choices available at the top of the screen. Pronounce, man. Learn to pronounce properly. And then there's the first choice. Our relationship, huh? We're married. We're lovers. No, we're friends. Of course. I spin the cursor towards the friends option and select it. Punk. This one, right?
はい
menu disappears and all that's left are the stars. Soon afterwards, some more words appear on top of the starry screen. Please put your hands on the crystal ball, huh? The ball likes to be touched. It's talking about the crystal ball we used to move around the cursor. I put my hand on top of the crystal ball. What's wrong?
その
If you don't put your hand on top, we can't continue.
はい
She timidly places her hand on top of mine as I urge her. I feel a soft sensation on the back of my hand. Your hand's soft. Oh no, you're just gonna set her off by saying that. Hey, don't let go, otherwise we can't continue.
すみません
Though I'm aware that she's pushing her hand down on mine hardly, it now feels more stiff than a while ago. I'm pushing the confirm button.
お願いします
I tell you, why do they both have to have their hand on it? What does that really do? I feel Fitchibashi's warm hand on the back of my hand as I press the confirm button. A planet appears on the screen with the sun spinning around it. Wait, what? The flowing background music changes to a mysterious one. This mood feels quite normal, as if separating the outside world beyond the curtains. You are now going into a meditative journey. No. I wonder if fortune-telling always gives off this atmosphere. Fitchibashi stares at it quietly as if she's amazed. Actually, she seems amazed. Pronounce, mate! Pronounce properly! Why do I put on a weird accent that makes no sense? Shut up. It's evident because her stiff hand has loosened up while on top of mine. I guess I just don't like my regular voice all that much, to be honest. The screen abruptly changes. The spinning planets suddenly started to move left and right, and then it blinks, disappearing. After that, the crystal ball began to glow a faint light. Wait, give a faint light of... I can't remember. After all the planets finish disappearing, the sun begins to draw near us. Holy shit, we're gonna burn! It accelerates towards the monitor display, and with a bright white flash, it disappears. Ah! No, that would be just too extreme. Oh? Can you imagine that key taking a very dark and what the fuck kind of turn to the game? Okay, they have their what the fuck moments. But I mean, like, I have a fortune-telling booth that just has, like, an apocalypse that just comes out and kills the people inside. You'd be like, well, that was dark. The display changed from the stars to a rain of meteor showers in the night sky. Oh shit, now we're in even more trouble! And there our names floated, getting hit by meteorites. With some words displayed. Looks like the results. She fixes her eyes seriously on the monitor. She looks serious, as if she's becoming desperate about something. To have something like that might be a bit envious. Even if it's something like a game of fortune-telling that doesn't really interest other people's eyes. Since that is something I don't have. Eyes.
岡崎くん
Tomoya does not have eyes! Eh? No, he does.
どうしたんですか
He appears in a couple of CGs, so that's proof enough that he actually has eyes. What's wrong?
その難しい顔してました
That and the fact he's in the anime, like... Oh, sorry.
多分そんなに悪い結果ではないと思うんですけど
It'd be funny if the results are, you are both utterly, completely fucked. You're like, what kind of fortune-telling is that? Fitchibashi gives a quick glance at the monitor, and as if influenced, I look as well. You two will have a moment where you can both talk and understand each other's feelings. You'll find out things you share and find common interests if both of you go to various places together. The fun time you'll be spending will be meaningful. However, you should not be overzealous or whatever. Trying to take control of everything may well distance both of you apart. More than being serious, spend your time as a friend. Your lucky items is our stuffed doll, vinyl floor mat. Vinyl floor mat? What the hell kind of lucky item is that? Your lucky color is white. Well, I guess it isn't too bad of a result. At the same time I muttered, the screen disappeared, and all that was left was the twinkling star. I could hear the sound of a receipt printing below the cabinet. Looks like something came out.
あ、結果です。今の占いがプリントされたんです。
They better add, otherwise it's a total waste of money if you only get to see it once. I see. The results finished printing. I look over at Fujibashi, who's holding on to it.
あ、これ。
Oh, by the way, Virs, this part is probably going on a lot longer, and the reason for that is I want to make up for the fact that the last video had too much of a long intro. I don't really want it.
じゃあ私もらってもいいですか？
I don't really mind, but what do you plan on doing with it?
あ、
She plans on... No, that's just too much. Bad, Blue Skull Dragon, bad! You can only guess what I was out of my mind there.
ファイリングします。
Eh?
ファイリングするんです。
There are people who do collect things from a print club, but people who collect things from a fortune-telling game are...
やっぱり、変でしょうか？
Not that nearly as strange as my dad. He collects receipts of any type. Who does that? He even asks for a receipt, even if it's something like, I don't know, a can of Coke or something. Like, can I have a receipt for that? Why would you need a receipt for that? Well, you drink it and then take it back and be like, I want my money back. It didn't taste good. Nah, I did say I didn't really mind, didn't I? There are people who are like that. I was just remembering something like that.
はい。
She nods and abruptly opens her eyes as if she realized something. What's wrong?
新しいバインダーを買わないと。
Huh? For filing?
あ、はい。新しいジャンルですので。
A binder. You mean like those kind of folder things? Got about 2 or 3 of them up in my room. For horoscopes? Hang on, does this mean she keeps many binders for different sorts of fortune telling?
いえ、ホロスコープ用のバインダーはあるんですけど、
You sad bastard. But she quickly hangs her head, blushing. Don't have to tell me if you don't want to.
はい。
Fujibashi takes a clear file out of her bag, carefully places the paper with the fortune results in, and puts the file back. Then let's get going.
はい。
After going somewhere for a bit, we again take the path back home. Our shadows stretch out to the ground, and they're somehow longer than just a while ago. Hey, could you predict my future for tomorrow?
はい。では。
Predict his future for tomorrow.
Tomorrow. So then it'd be pointless. See you next time.